Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to On the Journey 111. I'm Rock, and we are here to celebrate you with a bonus reading, Scorpio, for the not just the most views, but the most watch time. So, with the YouTube algorithms, they don't really look at likes and things like that anymore. They look at how much watch time is put into a video. And Scorpio, in the last round of videos, you killed it. You had so much watch time. So I looked yesterday, and I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, and I'm using my phone so I can't really look at it to tell you what you did, but know that you did it. So thank you, Scorpio. So we're doing a bonus reading for you, my loves, and this is just a quick check-in for the next week. And you have coming out, and of course, this is a general reading, Scorpio. As always, it is timeless. What else do you need to know? Timeless, general, Scorpio, all placements. Big thank you is why you're getting this reading, and just general. So, what you have going on, Scorpio, you've got red salmon here with navigating your life with determination. So it looks like you've got some goals here. Maybe you're returning home. Red salmon, of course, when they are at the end of a cycle or at the end of their life cycle, more specifically for salmon, but just at an end of a cycle for humans, it's common to return home. And salmon is led by something very, very instinctive, something that's deep in them, right? And they navigate with a sense of determination, knowing that this is their highest calling, that they return home to give birth to their next round of children, or their first round, rather. So also when they return home, the salmon actually die. And part of the sort of mythology of the salmon for this particular card is that salmon gives back, right? So it makes this big, huge, long journey to be able to give its, offspring its start. And then it has a nutrients when it crosses over after it's completed its lifespan. And that nutrients feeds the eggs that are being hatched to nourish the baby salmon, who will then have to swim back downstream, get to the ocean, live their life as, a saltwater fish, and then return to the rivers like their parent did. So it's generation after generation after generation. And it's all something instinctive and intuitive. So we've got vervain here, which is about the fact that while you are determined and you are following an intuitive path, that there have been more than one that you may have taken, or more than one that you are looking at right now with the medicine of vervain here, which is letting magic in. Now, with this, you can see that there's multiple paths here, but one is really more clear and more designed for you, Scorpio, than the other two. So tap into your intuition. Allow that magic to guide you. These are things that are guiding you from a deeper part of yourself. These are, the magnetic pull of the earth. It's intuition. It is all of those things that encourage you to listen to your sixth sense. So to allow yourself to know that you're navigating with sight, scent, sound, taste, smell, all of that, right? And you're also navigating with those additional senses as well. So that's what's going on with that. Let's see what we have for your tarot. We are using the Illuminated Tarot here. This is a 53 card deck. So some of the decks act as major arcana, as well as they do double duty. So what else do we have for Scorpio, please, for their bonus reading, their big thank you? Scorpio, you had a ton of major arcana on the board last week. So you were going through a lot of changes. I'm a Scorpio, sun, I'm a Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Venus, and Scorpio Mercury. And I'll tell you what, last week was a kind of a brutal one, and then ended up being amazing at the end. So how it starts is not how it ends, my friends. So do know that. Three of Swords, this is an indicator of heartbreak. This is the Three of Spades here in this particular deck. So this talks about heartbreak and, really kind of, now this deck has some different meanings. Oh, wow, at the bottom of the deck, we've got Four of Wands. So I'm actually going to look at what Three of Swords, it's a really cool book, right? So I want to look at Three of Swords because it is slightly, not totally different, but Three of Spades, moving beyond sorrow and understanding one's own feelings. So there has been some sorrow here, obviously with the Three of Swords, Scorpio, and you are moving out of, the water here and into the logic of it. So it seems like you're moving out of the emotions of this sorrow that you've had. Perhaps that sorrow was around a potential loss of stability with that Four of Wands there. But let's see what else we have for my Scorpios. Scorpio, please. All right. And then we have the Two of Swords, or the Two of Spades here. That came up in reverse. So, sorry, that's also the Hanged Man, I believe. So, is that the Hanged Man? Or is that the Four of Swords? So, Scorpio, you're really giving some thought to this. So, you've had some things that have put you on a path, and you've had to look at multiple paths, and perhaps these other paths that you were letting go caused some sorrow and some heartbreak, and you're going within with this Two of Swords or this Two of Spades and really digging into what it is that you want. You're probably using your eye behind the eye here. We talked about using your additional senses, and you can see that you're kind of going it blind. You're digging deep within in your intuition. You've got the swords on your hands here, so you're still protecting yourself from something, from whatever this heartbreak or this sorrow was from this Three of Swords originally. You're still in protection mode and still thinking about that. What else do we have for my Scorpios here? Because I want to say, I know the Death card came out in the extended. This is the Seven of Pentacles, which doubles as the Star card. So that's really beautiful here. This is the, of course, the Star card is here to tell you that there is hope here. And we also know that, that you're being guided here by this Aurora Borealis. So there's this light that is guiding you. And the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Diamonds in this particular deck is it's that hard work. It's that perseverance. It's knowing that what you're working on is paying off for you, Scorpio, and to hold out that hope that, I want to say, God, did you guys have, there were 3 moon cards in your guys' last reading. I remember that, which meant there were things that were hidden, things like that. And so, this is that coming out, having gone through that heartbreak, giving it the consideration, and knowing that this too shall pass. It's the hard work. It's the perseverance of that Seven of Pentacles for you, Scorpio. So let's see if something else wants to come out for you here, Scorpio. What else do we have for my Scorps? Okay, so, okay, so Four of Wands came back out here. So Four of Wands is stability, it's groundedness, it's happiness. This is things, if this is a work situation that you were kind of brokenhearted about, for me last week it was, then it's here to tell you that that new growth and new stability is back for you. And then that's with the Four of Clubs or the Four of Wands. And then we've got the Jack of Clubs or the Jack of Wands here. And that's keeping your focus on what it is that you're after. So you can see here, this cat has his eye on this little bird, right? So it's following that passion fire. It's finding that groundedness and stability after heartbreak, knowing that that new hope with the star card is here. And the seven of diamonds or the seven of pentacles is here to give you that endurance and that groundedness to continue on. So your passion, your forward momentum is returning here for you, Scorpio, after this this heartbreak and going within and looking at things from a new point of view. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Swords or the Nine of Spades here. So there have definitely been some things keeping you up late at night, really losing sleep over it. Maybe it is this journey that you're going on, or that you're already on. You might be in the process of swimming back upstream, or you might still be out in the ocean preparing to go upstream. But whatever that is allow this guidance to come in for you. Know that the star energy is here and that it's supporting you as you work towards this, because that seven of diamonds is really about that determination and heading upstream for yourself. So again, mad determination here. That's that energy of wands and fire there, Scorpio. So let's see here. At the bottom of the deck, we had steady on here. So that's the common tortoise. Lots of, kind of that, this is tortoise. So it's an earth animal. It's not in the water like salmon is. So this is really grounding that energy within yourself. It's moving forward. It's, tortoises live to be very, very old in age, and they carry their home with them. So just know that whatever it is that's in transition, Scorpio, you already have everything you need. You carry it with you. You carry it in your body of consciousness. You carry it in your intuition. Scorpios are super intuitive. You're that fixed water energy, so still waters run deep. And you're really digging in, and you're going steady on. You're continuing. You're using your determination. You're grounding into that seven of pentacles or that seven of diamonds energy, and you're going steady on. You're keeping it moving, Scorpio. So good for you. Let's see if we've got any other cards that want to come out. Let's check the wisdom of the oracle here. This deck is a mixed deck. It is the illustrated animal. Let's see, the illustrated herbiary and bestiary, a plant and animal deck. So we've got an animal and a plant out. All right, so Scorpio, never ending story. So this is something that just feels like it's continuing to go on and on and on. It's really digging in and understanding, am I doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result? And if I am, what can I do differently? And what might I expect from that result? And Scorpio, is there more than one thing that you might do differently, if you're stuck in a never-ending story? Maybe you don't actually want to go back upstream. Maybe you do want to try one of these other roads. And do know that those roads hold, experiences for you, things that, will be really, really great and things that may not be really, really great. It's true no matter what you choose. But whatever this is, you're really time's up on something, Scorpio, and you're ready to move on from it. I feel the heaviness of it. You've had enough, and you're wanting to, this is that sorrow. This is those feelings of being stuck and looking for momentum and movement. And you're doing it. You've got momentum and you've got movement. And that's what common tortoise is here, right? That is the slow movement. And Scorpio, I'll use myself as an example here. Last week, tower moment, death card, like mad things going on, right? Crazy things that were really difficult and really painful. And the death card isn't literal death in terms of somebody crossing over, but deaths in terms of people who were once in my life because of changes in the job organization and structure. And then something happened, Scorpio, where I finished a project that was dead in the water because of organizational changes. And I did it because I wasn't going to let it die. And not only did I had until October 1st to turn it in. And not only did I think I was delayed in getting it in, which I wasn't, I was tortoise in the hare, right? I was actually the first one to get it in out of all of the people that we had worked with, right? And so Scorpio, don't doubt your ability. It was a 10-month project, okay? And it finally got turned in, and it finally, even though it was dead in the water, there was still momentum because it was a heart project. It was a Four of Wands. It was a passion. It was a desire. It was a happiness. It was bringing something into life and fruition. And it really was a steady on process, Scorpio. And that is exactly what you are in. So don't doubt your progress just because it isn't fast. And if this never ending story is a story that you still need to be in, that's okay. What you can do is you can ask yourself, how can I be in the now moment? How can I find the joy where I'm at? What can I contribute while I'm here? And that will help guide you out of any feelings of being stuck, Scorpio. So let's see what else we have for Scorpio. Any other guidance for Scorpio's bonus reading for the next week? Aw, Scorpio, loyal heart. That's gorgeous. So this is your loyalty. This is somebody's loyalty towards you. This is love. If this is a romantic relationship, Scorpio, that you're feeling frustration around, there really is mutual love here between the two of you. You can see that, the hearts are separate, but they fit together, And so, Scorpio, whatever this is for you, this never ending story, this could be, like I mentioned, the project that I submitted at the end of a week that was filled with tower moments and death moments, and that star came through, right? There was new hope. And it was the loyalty of my heart in that project that felt like a never ending story, but still stirred my passion, and I still had my sight on it. That's what you've got here too, Scorpio. So whatever that situation is for you, if it's maybe you're starting a business, maybe you're working on a project, maybe it's a new job, maybe this is a friendship that you're reuniting with, maybe this is a love relationship, but whatever it is, there's loyal hearts here, and that is commitment, right? And so whether that's your loyal heart or somebody else's, it's actually both is what it is. That's joint loyalty. That is reciprocity there, Scorpio. So anything else? Not for you. Okay, so there's something out there that's not for you, Scorpio. And whatever that is, you're going to want to be mindful for it. You're digging into your intuition because you've got these multiple paths here, right? You've had this heartbreak with the Three of Swords. You've gone within with the Two of Swords, but there's something, one of these paths, probably only one path is for you, Scorpio, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to have meaningful experiences if you don't pick the path that is your most ideal. But there is something out there that you are needing to be mindful of, knowing that it's not for you. It's not a game that you want to sit down and play. Maybe you've played it before and somebody's asking you for another round. You're really going to want to tap into that intuition, allow that magic in, and understand which path is for you and which path is not for you. Okay, my beautiful Scorpies. So let's get a message from the universe. Hang on just a sec. All right, I had to run and get the deck, Scorpio. So let's give it a couple shuffles here. What note do we have from the universe for Scorpio, please? Scorpio, who's on a journey of some sort in a never-ending story, making some choices, and really focused on something where there's some new hope, but it's slow going. So what message do we have from the universe for my beautiful Scorpios for their bonus read? All right. Interesting, Scorpio. Love doesn't have to mean near. Some are better loved at a distance, for a while anyway, and that's okay. Besides, love doesn't really know the difference. Tally ho, the universe. So Scorpio, this is love that's far from you. That could be family love, and that it's okay that that love is at a distance. And then we have time to make a demonstration. Who did that come out for that last week? The older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say, I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal and hold hands with those they walk beside. Utterly fearless, the universe. So make a demonstration of love. Maybe that demonstration is holding hands, but whatever that is, bring some fun back into your life, Scorpio, and, tap into that old soulness and find that softness and that quick smile and those parts of you that want to give and receive. And then this is beautiful. We've got forgive. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for gobs, the universe. So Scorpio, there's something here about this broken heart and this never-ending story that you're being called to forgive. It doesn't matter if you stay in something or if you move away from it, but forgiveness is what sets you free. And, anger can be justified, but Scorpio, oh man, can we just get dragged down by our vindictiveness and ugliness? And we know that it lives within us. So tap into those other parts of yourself. Invite those parts forward that don't want to live in tension, that don't want to live in fear and anger, that want to live in forgiveness, because Scorpio, forgiveness sets you free. So go for that. Let's get you a Power of Surrender card for your next week, my beautiful Scorpies. Are you still losing sleep, Scorpio? That Nine of Swords or Nine of Spades is staring at me right now. Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. That's this energy, Scorpio. That's that Two of Swords. That's going within. That is a level of quietude within you. So, and then we have surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So, just accept what is right now, Scorpio, and know that this heartache is going to pass, that you're being called into a state of quietude and silence to be able to find that forgiveness and then make those demonstrations of love when it's time to do that. So you are going to be called forward to do it, and you're doing that with a loyal heart, Scorpio. You have your eye on what you want here with the Jack of Clubs here, or the the Prince of Wands. But, this might be somebody who's far away, or maybe you just want to be far away right now. Maybe you are just on a journey and you're just following your inner guidance, Scorpio. But whatever it is, there's hope for you after this broken heart, my beautifuls. And know that whatever this is, if it's not for you, it's okay to leave it behind. Never-ending stories can end if it's time for them to. But if it's not time for them to, Scorpio, and you know that it isn't, then it's okay to just be mindful and to continue to move and go steady on. Take your time. It's a journey, not a destination, Scorpio. So whatever you can do to invite yourself into the now moment, that's the direction you're going to want to be in. Surrender to what is, and you're going to be fine, Scorpio. You're going to do amazing. Underneath the deck below that is appreciate the process, cow and bull. So just know that this is a process, Scorpio. You're swimming upstream with that red salmon energy, and it takes some time. Enjoy, enjoy the swim. Stop and check things out. All along the way, there's going to be eagles, there's going to be bears, there's going to be predators, and then there's going to be the friends who help you up across the dams and, through the rapids. And, you've got that support. Appreciate the process. You're going to be okay. There's magic coming in for you, my beautifuls. So Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. FYI, there will be playlists. And so as we close out the video, if you want to know what the card meanings are, there's playlists for the illustrated herbiary and bestiary, a playlist for the wisdom of the oracle, and that's it. So if you do want the book meaning, those are available for you. So you'll see the link at the end of the video. So thank you so much for being here, my beautiful Scorpios. Have a great week ahead. I'm sending you my love, my good vibes, and I'll see you on the next run. And again, thank you so much for your support and all of the time that you spent watching the Scorpio video last week. I'm humbled by your attention. Thanks, Scorpio. Bye for now.